Because of what Christ has done, now condemnation is a choice. Grace and peace, everybody. Welcome to Sabbath School Study Group. This is part 4 of our 5-part series looking at the source of life, Jesus Christ, in the book of John. The word condemnation is not something that we enjoy. It usually has a negative connotation because, the idea is that someone is receiving sentence or judgment for something that has happened. But the gospel is so much more fair, and I see the justice of God in that when we come into condemnation, it's a situation now because of what Christ has done. We can only be there because we chose to be there. But before we look at the choice and the call, I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and please share this video with someone else that will be encouraged. And then we invite you to the website at changeministry.org. Not only is there a Sabbath School Study Group, but there you'll find Sabbath School Youth Group explaining complex, deep truths in kind of a fun, animated, but inspiring way. Go check it out at changeministry.org. Condemnation is a choice. Now remember, the only reason why we even have this alternative to our situation is because of the choice that's been provided by Christ. Well, let's see if we have a choice here, because in John chapter 3:18, Jesus said, "He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God." Now, this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Did you catch what it says? This is the condemnation. And it's not that darkness has come into the world. That darkness was taken care of by the light. When the light of the cross shined on our situation, we were redeemed from sin. Condemnation now is because we see the light, but choose darkness. We have the opportunity to believe, and we have the opportunity to not believe. John 3:36, Jesus says it this way: "He that believeth on the Son hath everlasting life, and he that believeth not the Son shall not see life." And as a result of the choice, not believing, the wrath of God abideth on him. Are we able to see now the transition or the choice? The fact that we can believe and have life. But if we have the wrath of God abiding on us, if we find ourselves in condemnation, the only way to be in that station is if we take the train there. And what's the train there? That is the train of disbelief. One more verse to make it plain is in John chapter 12, where he says, "I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. And if any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not, for I came not to judge the world, but to save the world." So what Jesus is saying is the only way to fall into judgment is to step away from your attorney. It's to step away from me. It's to step out of salvation. And that is a choice that we all have. The idea of being once saved, always saved, it totally erases the freedom that we have to be where we are. And it also binds God, and it takes the law and it puts it in a place that it doesn't belong, where the law becomes now subject to my will, rather than the law being the reflection of God's will. It is God's will that we be saved. And he's created the conditions and the premise for us to be saved. And that is to accept the sacrifice of Christ, who lived the life that we could never live and died the death that all of us deserve. It's almost beyond belief, but that is the one thing that's required to receive it, and that's to believe it.